Hey, it's Adam, your internet chess coach, and in today's lesson, we are going to learn all about the elimination of the defender. Let's take a look at the following position. It is white to play, and we can notice that the knight on f6 is defending the bishop on e4. If white were to capture the bishop immediately with the rook, then the knight would simply capture back. In order to understand the elimination of the defense, we should first recognize which piece is defending what. The knight defending the bishop in this position, can you find a way to eliminate the knight and then pick up the bishop? I'm sure you got it. It is bishop takes on f6. After pawn takes, rook takes e4. Okay, simple enough. Let's see a few more examples, and I want to test your ability to see if you can spot the elimination of the defender when you're gonna win material. Some of the puzzles may be easy for some of you, some of them tough. So take your time. There's no rush. Pause the video if needed. Let's see the next puzzle. White to play. Pause the video. Find the best move. Okay, in this position, the best move is knight takes on e6. The bishop defends the knight. If we can eliminate the defense, then we can capture the knight for free. Next one. White to play. Pause the video. Find the best move. Welcome back. In this case, we can see that the knight is defending the rook on c4. Now we have two ways to capture the knight, with the knight or the bishop. And it's really important that we distinguish the difference. Let's try the knight first. If we take with the knight, it's black's turn to move. And unlike in the previous cases, the opponent wasn't attacking us. But in this case, with black to move, black will pick up our rook with a check. So let's go back. In order to get this correct, we have to see that when we capture with one of our pieces, one of them hits with a check. In this case, the bishop takes the knight with a check, forcing black's hand. They have to react to this move. They can capture back or move the king. If they capture, now it's quite simple, we take the rook. Let's see a few more. Okay, white to play. This should be easy for you now. Try to find the best move. White to play. White has the move bishop takes on h5. After pawn takes, we can pick up the bishop on f5. Okay, it's going to get a little bit tougher now. Take your time, pause the video, find the best move for white. Alright, welcome back. In this case, we really want to capture the bishop on g4. But the problem is that the knight is defending it. And we have two ways to eliminate the knight. We can capture immediately, or we can threaten the knight with pawn to f4. Let's examine both options. If bishop takes on f4, bishop is under attack, and it doesn't seem like they have any defense. If pawn takes or rook takes, we capture the bishop on g4. However, if we play pawn to f4, although we're attacking the knight, we're also blocking our own queen's attack against the bishop. And after, for example, black moves the knight to safety, we cannot capture the bishop. So the correct solution, just to show again, is bishop takes on e5, and then we can pick up the bishop on the next turn. Okay, next one, there's two more. White to play, try to find the best move. Okay, in this position, it's not so obvious, and we're going to need to sacrifice. We have the move rook takes on d6, recognizing that the only defender of the rook on a8 is the rook on d8. So by playing the move rook takes d6, we're asking black a question: are they going to remove their own defense with this rook on a8? Of course, if they capture, then we can win the rook in the corner free. So the best move for black is probably moving this rook out of the way, or moving this rook off of this queen's diagonal. Alright, I have one more and final puzzle for you on this topic of elimination of the defense. Let's take a look. It is white to play. This one is definitely of a higher caliber. Take your time, pause the video, try to find the best move. Okay, welcome back. This is quite an interesting one. The rook on c8 is hanging. The rook on e6 is defended by the pawn, and the bishop is defended by the rook at the moment. So in order to solve this, we have to see the most important aspect of this position, which is that pawn on g5, if we can take this with a check, maybe something will fall, or maybe something will be loose that we can capture. If we take with the queen right away, then the bishop takes back. That's no good. But let's examine if rook takes on f6. If rook takes, black is going to take back, and now we can take on g5 with a check. Let's put that on the board. Rook takes bishop, rook takes rook, and queen g5. The rook and the king are hit simultaneously. This is a double attack. We saw this in a previous lesson, and black is lost. They can try to move the rook to g6, but we can capture the pawn, and if the king moves, no matter where they go, we can take the rook. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and now can apply the elimination of the defense in your own games. Stay tuned for more.